Have you ever wondered what it felt like to be a member of a mercenary band, pillaging and plundering to your heart's content? To be in charge of a small kingdom that slowly grows into an unstoppable empire? Or are your goals aimed at something less violent, like running a trade network throughout all the 7 kingdoms? If the answer to any of those questions is yes, then Mount and Blade Warband is the game for you. Set in the fictional world of Calradia, you're a man or woman who has recently arrived in the capital city of one of the 6 factions of the game: Kurgit Khanate, the Nords, the Rhodoks, Swadia, Vigors, or the Serenus Sultanate. The environment for each faction varies, as well as the type of troops they excel in. To get these troops for your mercenary band, you have to go to the villages to recruit them as peasants. Gathering a huge force is a really slow process unless you complete quests for each village, such as delivering bags of grain, giving them herds of cattle, or training the villagers to defend themselves against roaming bandits. Beware, however, that doing these things for any village might anger their ruling lords, which can cause plenty of problems down the line. Speaking of lords, there's a lot of them. There's at least 20 of them serving under each king at the start of the game, with multiple personalities and various military strengths. Some have huge forces and are always looking for glory on the battlefield, doing anything to get war with rival nations. Others can be the paragons of loyalty and chivalry. There's also several claimants running around the country within each kingdom, with their own reasons for feeling like they deserve the crown of their kingdom of choice. Whether or not they succeed, however, is entirely upon your willingness to go against the established order. If you decide to start your own kingdom, you can have those party members become your vassals. They're the only ones you can truly rely on, as other lords will just come and go as your standing with the other kingdoms change. As your kingdom grows, you'll attract more lords to your cause. You have to keep an eye on them, however. Unlike your traveling companions, you can't control what they do. They can go against your wishes, drawing you into fights with other kingdoms that you're not quite ready for. In the end, it's up to you to figure out who is trustworthy enough to take under your wing. When you're eventually drawn into conflict, you're taken to a battlefield ranging from the tournament grounds of a city to the great forests of the Rhodoks to the snowy Vigor plains. You can control armies of any size, but only 150 men in total can be on the battlefield at any given time, with reinforcements coming in as more people either die or get just knocked out. You can start each battle either on horseback or on foot, and can have a variety of weapons equipped, from axes to bows to swords and spears or lances. The goal of each fight is to be the last man standing. To do that, you need to tactically arrange your men so that they can survive as long as possible, either making a shield wall to protect your archers or just starting a huge charge. In addition to just telling your soldiers what to do, you yourself have to shoot and slash and stab your way to victory. After finishing a battle, you can get your spoils, becoming a prisoner of war if you lose, or taking in the prisoners if you're the victor. Prisoners can range from simple militia to enemy lords and kings. You can exchange these prisoners into the slave trade, except for the kings and lords of course, for money, or you can buy their loyalty and have them join your cause. Once that's done, you get your experience points, which you can use to level up yourself and your companions. You can increase your strength, charisma, wisdom, and charm, which can be used to increase your skills, including how fast you travel, how fast your party recovers from wounds, and the damage you deal from your favorite weapon of choice. But despite these parts working together relatively smoothly, this game isn't really mind-blowing. This game looks like it was made in the early 2000s, even though it was released in 2010. There's only a handful of music tracks to listen to, and none of them are really inspiring. The gameplay can become somewhat repetitive, leading to restarting multiple times just to try and find something new. Still, Mount and Blade Warband is a great way to pass the time if there isn't anything else to do. I rate this game 6 stars out of 10.